You're not...
Where is everything?
Where is everything?
Well, I'm not used to being in a studio without cans and a microphone and the gear. It's the gear, babe. The stuff.
I'll get you some
Where are you
stuff.
going?
There you go.
Well, we've got to look professional.
Yeah. Here we go.
At least, even if we're not professional, at least
you
look
go.
professional.
Put them on.
Are you? I know what you're going to do. I've met you before, Randawalla.
There you go.
Thank you. It's so much better now.
Yeah.
I feel professional.
You feel professional now?
But I can't hear anything.
Funny that.
Plug them into something.
How about I'll just plug him into some random socket? How about that? You can probably
Random
hear that now.
sock.
Can you hear that?
Why are there always random socks?
I don't understand
You said a
that.
random socket.
Random socket.
Random
yes.
socks. They come out of the laundry. They come out of the washing machine.
Yep.
They go in as two, they come out as one.
I'm looking at levels here. How you... Just talk to me.
I'm
hang on.
talking.
Oh,
Oh, see? What, was I right?
No. Of course not.
Where's the
Not a
microphone?
chance.
The
microphone.
microphone. The microphone.
We need the microphone. Here we go. There we go. Careful.
I noticed there was a microphone. I noticed there was a severe absence of gear.
Yeah, but you know.
And you're an audio engineer, apparently.
Oh,
Are you though?
hey,
Oh, there we are.
hey.
Oh, now we're going to blow everyone's ears off.
That
Ooh,
is
you're blowing my ears off. Ooh,
audio engineer. That is blasphemy.
that is using the term loosely.
Oh,
Losing the
boy.
term usely.
Oh, using the term.
I just wife-zoned.
Yeah.
That is using the term,
Oh, there we go. How about
losing the term usely. No, it's too loud in my ears. Can I do that?
that? Yeah, you
Okay.
can do whatever you want.
See? Babe, gear.
There we go.
You might recognise in a studio microphones, headphones, nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah, I know, but it's still recording.
Awesome.
Just trust
Trust what?
me.
You just started the session without cans or microphone.
You don't have to have cans. What do you want cans for?
Trust me. Oh, trust you. And now I can't see anything. I need to see.
You want to watch yourself?
No.
Really? I don't.
You don't want to watch me.
Oh, I'll watch you anytime. I've got lots of videos of those.
Oh, shut up. Of me cooking. Hey, look at me. Look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me. No, it's just so I know whether we're even in the frame. I do have a bit of history on television. I like to see if I'm in frame. That's all.
I did see a couple of minutes of that also at one point a few years back.
Oh, nice. Well, why can't we see it? You need to get. Whoa! You need to go. You need to do a course.
What?
I don't
A
know.
course in what?
A course in this.
This podcasting. Yeah,
No.
we're pros here.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone. Have we started? We're starting.
Oh, we started ages ago.
Hi, everybody. I'm Susie. That's Randall. I'm the wife. He's the husband, and this is,
Yeah,
mate.
it's the zone. Good Lord, it's the zone. Oh, why?
He's so
People are
quick.
sick and tired of hearing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the wife zone. This is where I talk about the crazy stuff that this one says when she's not trying to be funny at all. Okay,
I'm not funny.
and so this is the very first one.
Very serious.
So remember?
We said that once before, though.
Yeah,
We
but
said that was the first one in the pool with the bikini.
you said it was the first one. I said no. I said I think there are quite a few before that.
Was
You
Frank
remember?
Flintstone the first one?
No, Frank Flintstone was nowhere near the first one.
Well, what was the first one?
Okay, so remember PDAs?
Sorry, welcome
No.
back to the Wife Zone. We've been a while. We've been a moment. We've been very busy. But we're here now. Go ahead.
Thank you.
What's this episode?
6.
Episode 6.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Used to have those PDAs. I had a
A
palm.
PDA.
Yeah, yeah. Not these.
No,
Not
right.
those.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Not
what?
these. No.
A what?
Not those.
A
No.
what?
Personal digital assistant.
Because some people watching may not know that.
Yeah, I know. But That's what they used to be called. And there were Blackberries, Blueberries.
So they weren't a phone.
I had a Palm Pilot, right? And it didn't have a phone in it. Now my PDA has a phone in it, which is bloody handy.
And a camera.
It's got a camera too. Really handy. So I had a Palm Pilot, and I had a massive list of, I used to call it Susie's word crashes.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
I forgot that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Word crashes. Because it was like a car crash, except she would just crash her words.
Smash
and
the
they
words
just
up.
they just
Just smash them, buckle them
there
up.
was and
Mush 'em.
and you know, there were multiple times,
Mush 'em.
dozens and dozens upon dozens, that I would go, I'm sorry, what now?
Well, you hadn't learned
What's
to
that?
speak Susie yet.
I hadn't. I was young.
You were
It was
an
probably
apprentice.
I was probably only 15 years in at that point.
You're a novice.
Yeah. So now that we're nearly 25 years in of all this fun,
Is this too hot? Is this too... No? Okay, good. Go ahead.
oh, you want to engineer? You want? No.
Well, someone else had a problem engineering earlier. Just let me say. I love you.
Yep.
But I love...
Yep.
Okay, come on.
So
Keep it snappy.
way back then, I had dozens and dozens of them, and I'm actually trying to retrieve them off an old laptop. Because you can,
Palm Pilot.
there is some way that you, well, like the Palm Pilot was then backed up on a computer, and I have the hard drive from that computer, and so I'm trying to retrieve those because there are dozens there that are gold, and they are from the very, very early days. Anyway, all of that to say, I restarted notating these in 2016, and this is the very first one that I notated when I rebooted, if you like.
Remembering that I have no idea
on
what he's talking about.
smartphones and all of that. So
I have no recollection of any of this, and I would like to say it's not my fault.
Everyone knows that. It's not your fault, right? So this morning, this is the 20th of May, 2016.
I was 11.
She says, "Hun, could you wash that?" She's standing at the sink, and our stove is behind us. "Hun, could you wash that that egg container?" And I'll put up
I remember this.
I'll put up a still for you so that you can see what I'm looking at. She's pointing at the stove, and me searching the stove with my eyes. I said, which is
With
I'm
your
not sure
eyes?
what else I would. Searching the stove by braille. A stove is not something you want to search with braille.
I was going to say.
That might hurt.
Or with your eyeballs.
Bernice, I pick up the frying pan that's on the left-hand side, in which I'd cooked eggs about 20 minutes before that. And I said, "You mean this?" She said, "Yeah."
Yes.
And
Clearly.
at that point, I said, "What's it like in your head?"
Well, I couldn't think of frying pan, so it was the egg container that needed cleaning.
Egg container.
Well, it contained the eggs that you cooked,
Oh, that's
and it needed
Look,
cleaning. And I was
it's
doing
it's
dishes.
bloody loose.
Could you
Okay.
pass me? What
Okay.
else was an egg container over there?
Okay, 2 days later, this is May 22nd, 2016 also.
Being pedantic.
And we went down for lunch down at Bilgola Beach, because we live on the beaches, I'm sorry. We don't like going south of the bridge.
You can't just say the beaches. Not
beaches.
everybody in the world knows
We're
what
in
that
Sydney.
means.
We're in Sydney, Australia. You know,
Northern
northern
side,
beaches.
near the beach.
Yeah.
Go on.
Don't
that's
like
enough.
going south of the
That's
beach.
enough. Go on.
And
We're not
some people
alienating.
say, well, I'm right, alienating. We don't like going south of the bridge. People say, "Yeah, I know, like going into the city." It's like,
The
I'm
Harbour
not,
Bridge.
I'm not talking about the city, I'm talking about the Narrabeen Bridge.
Okay. Oh. Hello. Can you move on, please?
So we go and have lunch at Bilgola at a cafe down at the beach, and speaking with a very charming waiter down there at the cafe, chatting about music, etc. Turns out he's a musician also, and turns out I know his dad. Amazing.
Was his dad a famous musician?
Yes,
Australian
he
musician?
still is.
Oh.
I introduce myself. He tells us all that his name is Dylan. We shake hands. I say, "Well, your dad's out on the road at the moment, isn't he, with Alex?" because we know Alex, the singer, as well.
Are we allowed to say from what band?
No, it doesn't matter. He's out on the road with Alex and the crew, right? And he says, yes, yeah, he is at the moment. Yeah. And we mentioned that we know Alex as well, and it's like, oh, small world, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he walks off to clear the table next to us, and the wife says, okay, bye, Alex.
I was being very nice. Bye, Alex.
And I said, his name's Dylan, darling, but you can call him Alex if you like. And she says, well, who's Dylan? And I said, him. Oh. He hears this and turns. He gives me a wink and a smile. And wife says, well then, who's Alex? I'm confused.
Well, who's Alex?
No shit.
I was so confused.
I said, he's the singer, darling. We know him.
Well, that's why I was confused. There was an Alex and a Dylan, and we know them both. And
There's
one
only
of
two
them
people.
wasn't there, and one of them was there, and one of them was a son, and one of them was a
there,
father.
one wasn't there.
One
There's
was a
two
musician,
people.
and one was the dad. And
There's two
one was
people.
touring, and one wasn't. And I just didn't quite get to the bottom of all of that confusion.
Clear.
It was confusing. In my head.
In your head.
Correct. I should have just called them both Robert.
You can call them, I'm sure, whatever you would.
Or, you know what?
Like.
Jim. Like Jim's they could be Jim's musician and Jim's waiter.
Jim's antennas.
Yes. See? I should just call them all Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
They should all just be Jim. Thanks, Jim. Thanks for coming.
If you're not familiar with that, you might want to look up one of the other episodes where we had Jim's antennas over, and
oh, it's been nice.
This one said Jim had to leave one night, and he said, "I'll come back in the morning with the parts that I need for your antenna."
Yeah.
And he came back in the morning, and I said, "Oh, hi, Ian. How you going? Yeah, you know where it is, mate. Go over there. He's got the new parts and whatever." And this one says to me, "What's his name?" I said, "Ian."
Oh.
He goes, "Oh."
No, not he. She. I'm a she.
You say, "Yeah. What's his name?" I said, "Ian." And you go, "Hmm." I said, "Why?" "Oh, well, last night when he left, I said, 'Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
I'll see you in the morning.'" Well, he had Jim on his shirt and he had Jim on his van. He must be Jim.
But like, seriously, why would you wear a shirt that says Jim's...
Apparently never seen a Jim's mowing
antennas and
truck.
Jim's antennas
Never seen it.
on his car. Why would he not be Jim? Oh, anyway, Ian masquerading as Jim. That's what it was.
He was,
So,
Ian,
from now
you
on,
damned imposter.
when I see Dylan or Alex, I'm going to call him Jim.
Oh my gosh.
I am, because it's safe.
It's safe.
It's the safe name.
Oh, it is so unsafe. Oh my gosh.
It's not. It's the safe name.
Okay.
Because they
You
all
should
might
call
have a
them
shirt.
Kunta Kinte. That's a little bit more safe.
Red. Oh.
What?
Oh, we love Kunta Kinte.
I love him.
Is, they've all probably got Jim shirts. Every one of them.
Oh, do you think?
I reckon.
Well, if they work for Jim's antennas, they probably do.
Or even if they don't, they could just
This is
be
what
a
I
Jim.
live with. Okay, July 9th, a little bit later, a couple of months later. We're digging, this is in the deep, dark past. A few weeks ago, we're sitting around the table at a friend's place. We're talking...
These are the notes he's written at the time.
At the time. And I literally write these down as quickly and as close to the moment as I can to make it as authentic and as verbatim as I possibly can.
Which is Neanderthal time.
Which is what?
Neanderthal time.
Which is what?
Neanderthal time.
Neanderthal time.
I'm joking. Carry on.
I don't know what that means.
It means, like, slow. That's okay. Keep going. Baby, I love you.
Slow.
But I love you. Remember, I love you. Go.
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
A few weeks ago, sitting around table at a friend's place. We're talking well into the wee hours. One of the friends of our friend was a cop, and he was working on a big robbery that occurred at that time. And it's possible that there was a couple of glasses of bubbles involved here. Anyway.
Not mine.
And this one says, we know a guy who is the super intective defendant for the whole, for this whole area. Super intective defendant for the whole area.
It's a new rank.
Around the table there was utter silence, and few people's eyes were darting, and I put my head in my hands. It says, head in my hands without looking. I said, let me translate for everyone. I'm sorry, guys. What Susie is saying is that this person is the detective inspector for this area.
I'm sure so.
Perhaps at some point he was superintendent.
Oh.
But these days, he's an inspector.
Mm.
Wow, babe, you invented a word, I said.
Oh, no, I put it all together.
I know, I'm clever like that. What was it? I said, Intective. She said, wow, what's that?
Well, I didn't realise I'd
Can you enlighten
invented
us
a
as to
word.
what an intective is?
It's one of those. It's the defendant. It's a type of defendant.
Intective defendant.
It's a type of defendant, clearly.
Mind you, it's not the first time a policeman's become a defendant.
It's a super. It's a super.
Oh, super
It's a
intective.
super, like Superman. It's a super intective. But
So he
it's a
doesn't just
defendant.
intect.
No.
He's super
He
intects.
intects and defends. In a super category.
And intects and defends.
In a super category.
Super, yeah.
That's right. But
There
I'm
we
glad
go.
you pointed out that I invented something because I didn't know
You
that.
invented a word.
I didn't know. But I'm glad
There we
I
go.
did. Because the English language needs more new words from every wife out there.
From every wife.
Well, because it's the
What,
wife zone.
every one of my wives, you mean?
How many do you have?
Oh, I can't.
Does that mean how many personalities am I? Stop. What is happening? Why are you tapping?
Well, hey, settle it down.
hey.
Hey, there's
Hey.
been several, but you are definitely one of my favourite wives so far.
I might
Definitely.
be your last wife so far.
No.
Depends on your luck.
Oh, and I am a
I am lucky. No, I started out.
You did.
I did.
You did.
I am lucky. We won't go there.
That's it for us.
Bye now.
See ya.
Love you.
Bye.